For all of your sports in Lorain, keep your TV tuned to TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Good afternoon and welcome to George Daniel Field. It's Lorain High boys soccer in the inaugural event on the new turf. Jay Ferguson, Joe Bach here with you, Joe. And first off, doesn't the field look great?
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you again, Cleveland Browns. It's a great gift to the schools and to the city of Lorain.
And for those of you that haven't had a chance to see it, you'll get a good look at it today on Channel 20 or on the YouTube channel. But get on out here and take a look. You really can't tell how much of an improvement it is until you're sitting out here taking a look. Today, the Titans will host the Hornets from John Hay High School. And the opening contest of this 2018-19 school year. For the Titans, number 1, Jason Chavez will be in goal. Also on the field, we have number 3, Timmy Costco. Number 4, Angel Ramirez. 5 is Samir Kimbrough. 7, Mark Rodriguez, who's doing some double duty this year, Joe. He's going to be kicking for the football team.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Number 8, Marco Martinez. Number 10, Bless Crooks. Number 12, Tyler Costco. Number 15 is Marlon Soriano Avila. Number 17, Rahman Ahmad. 19, Miguel Mendez. 21, and Anthony Vargas. And number 25, Daniel Gonzalez. Dressed but not on the field are 23, Domenico Rodriguez, 24, Trent Jackson, and number 9, Raul Robles. Opening kickoff to John Hay, and we're underway. Hay controls it in the back. We'll get their starters as we go. Knocked away there, and it'll be a Hay throw-in from number 21, Hamza Ruya. Number 20, Kabir Bankoli. Number 15, Daniel Clemens. Number 11, Austin Mayring. 10 is Cheyenne Maxwell, the keeper. And yes, Cheyenne is a female. Bron Singh is number 10. Emeka Chuckwacker is number 9. Diego Cortez, number 8. Alan Jones, number 5. Marvin DJ, number 4. And Lugan Ross, number 2 for the Hornets.
Nicely done, Jay. There were some challenging names in there.
Thank you, Brian Corey, for the phonetics. There's a run out there, run down by the Hornets, and turned and sent out wide by Marvin DJ. And the Titans will get a first chance down in the offensive end as the freshman football practice ends, and you'll see some of the young Titans coming over. Number 4, Angel Ramirez to throw it in for Lorain. Tosses it toward Rodriguez, back to Ramirez, but controlled now outside the box. That's Ramirez. 50-50 ball controlled by Austin Mayring, and back comes the Hornets. Whistle. Going to be a foul right there on the Titans. Hay'll put it in just their side of the midfield stripe into the center. That is Costco heading it out of there. Tyler Costco. 15, Marlon Soriano Avilas. Right there with it. And back come the Titans. There was an offsides. Rodriguez ahead of the play. Boy, he was going to walk in, whether he was ahead of the play or not.
Yeah.
So it'll come back to the line, which is, for those of you in football terms, the 42-yard line is where John Hay will put it in play. Much easier to spot locations when you've got the football lines, Joe, rather than last year when we were out at the
yes,
in the dark at Sports West. Sending it back, Chavez, the keeper. That's Rodriguez. He turns it, runs ahead with it off of Hornet, and then turned by Jones for John Hay. Another 50-50 ball at the center. Angel Ramirez for the Titans. Controls it ahead. He's got a run out. He's got a 2-on-1 if he hurries. He gets caught from behind. Still in the box with it. Overrun by Kimbrough, and John Hay comes back. Mayring up the sidelines, out of bounds. It's the yellow lines on the sidelines for those of you that are watching on television or on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, kudos to John Hay, too, for being here on time. A lot of the Cleveland schools get stuck in the traffic, and we've waited sometimes over an hour.
And played in the dark.
Yes.
We don't have to worry about that either.
No, we don't.
This is Mark Rodriguez. Tries to make a move around the defender and going to get a corner for the Titans as a result. Nice move there.
Yeah, very, very good chance.
Good foot skills shown. Looks like Samir Kimbrough chasing the ball down in the parking lot to take the throw, and we got 36 minutes left in the first half. One of the things we didn't have to deal with was the smoothness of the running track outside the field last fall, Joe. The ball would tend to stop in the high grass or the
fence
weeds.
or the trees or the hill.
Center, too tall for Soriano Avila, and back come the Hornets. Turn the ball up the sidelines. That is 20. Kabir Bankoli fought along the sidelines, out of bounds to the Titans. Thrown in too soon. Daniel Gonzalez will throw the ball in for Lorain. Tries to go down to Rodriguez between defenders. Takes it to the middle. Still with two defenders. Splits them. What a move.
Nice.
On the run. Shot. Oh, hit the goalie. And he ended up in the net rather than the ball.
Nice save.
All he had to do was miss the goalie. That's what he's saying to himself right now as he's slow to get back up the field out of frustration more than anything else. And back come the Hornets. Number 9 is Emeka Chuckwacker. One thing's for certain, Joe. You know that I didn't make up the names on the John Hay roster. Because it'd have been a lot easier to pronounce. Ball goes wide. Throw in to the Hornets. Oh, no. Pointed the wrong way. Yeah. Okay, now it is to the Hornets. That's what I thought. Tossed in toward the box. Cleared out. And saved. John Hay with the ball in front, sent out. And back comes Angel Ramirez for the Titans. He's got Mark Rodriguez with him. Sends it for Rodriguez. Rodriguez using the speed, but he's going to get run down. There's a shot. Another kick save by the goalie. So
he outrun everybody else. There was nobody there to get the deflection.
2 shots on goal for the Titans, and both saved by the keeper. Lorain working hard there. That's Tyler Koska working defensively. It'll be a throw in to the Titans. Bless Crooks, number 10, is going to throw it in, but first it looked like we had a substitution from the Hornets and one from the Titans. No, Rodriguez just coming over for some instruction from Coach Demacchia. He is going to come out for a minute and get a rest. On the illegal throw-in, it'll go over to the Hornets. 32-52 left in the first half. We're scoreless. Throw-in intercepted there and knocked away again. It'll be John Hay as they matriculate down the field a little bit. There's a run-out shot. Chavez handles that easily. First shot for the Hornets. Punts it away down the center of the field. Knocked down there by Domenico Rodriguez. And back comes John Hay into the middle. 15 is Daniel Clemens, but taken from him. Sent goalward. Chavez knocks it down and dives on the rebound as he had a Hornet in his sights. Sent down to Ramirez, who knocks it down, traps it, and then promptly loses it to a Hornet. Number 11 is Mayring. Ramirez working hard, gets it back. Gonzalez down the sidelines, gets knocked to the turf. And on the penalty, it'll go over to Lorain. I think did they call it just out, or is it a free kick or a throw-in? It's a free kick. Sent down. Oh, we were offsides.
Ah.
We snuck out and they snuck up is what happened. And that, you know, some of the frustration that people have with soccer in America, and it's because they don't understand the rules, is John Hay forced the offsides by sneaking their defenseman up. You cannot have an offensive player deeper than the deepest defender before the ball passes. And once the offense gets set, lots of times the defender will work his way forward and put the offense offsides. So Hale put it in with the free kick right in the middle. Hits a Titan, comes back. This is Gonzalez. Gonzalez sends it ahead to Costco. Costco bounces it over to Kimbrough. Kimbrough between players into the net for the first goal of the year. With 30-40. Samir Kimbrough makes it 1-0 for the Titans on the assist by Tyler Costco, number 12, freshman midfielder. Kimbrough is a junior winger.
And that is our first points, varsity points scored on the new field. So that'll be a trivia question.
Hay will put it in play. 30 minutes to go in the first half. So that goal was at 9 minutes and 20 seconds of the first half. Sending it back to Mayring. Hayes got it, maybe too early he sent it back to Mayring. Talking to the referee, talking to Coach Demakia. Okay, they reset the clock and away we go. That's what it was. The clock should have stopped on the goal. Hay with the ball deep in their own end. Chuckwacker brings it out. Tyler Costco takes it away. He's got a man behind again. So Kimbrough, the goal scorer, goes after it. 25, Daniel Gonzalez. Sneaking back onto the field after that goal was Mark Rodriguez. Chavez comes out deep to boot that one away and turn the field. Sent back across the midcourt or midfield stripe and then out of bounds. It'll be a Titan throw-in. Marco Martinez gets it in and then promptly loses it out of bounds. That was Timmy Costco. Mayring tosses it ahead. Timmy Costco takes it and then going to play it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in in the deep corner for the Hornets. We're out of soccer balls. One of them's on Oberlin Avenue and the other in the parking lot, Joe. Substitution for the Hornets. Number 12, Jaime Escobar. Throwing it in, Chuckwacker. Knocked away by Tyler Costco, who seems to have a pretty good head for where the ball's going. Ahead to Mark Rodriguez, but spins under his foot. Trapped there by Marco Martinez, and then controlled by the Hornets. This is Chuckwacker. Attempted shot blocked. Les Crooks got in front of that, and back come the Titans with Marlon Soriano Avila sending it ahead to Mark Anthony Rodriguez, and farther ahead to, yep. Yep. It wasn't at the ball. It was on the near side, I think, Joe. I think the Titans have had much the best of the action here.
Oh, absolutely.
In the first 12 minutes.
Yeah, I know we're up 1-0. We've had several good scoring.
3 shots on goal to 1.
Yeah, and they've all been really good scoring opportunities as well.
It could just as easy be 3-0. Soriano Avila. Samir Kimbrough, and he's offsides again. And he was.
Yeah. Well, it's early in the season. You're going to get a lot of that.
Well, and you know what? That's Mark Rodriguez, and he's frustrated by the first 2 chances he's got, and he wants to atone, and he snuck out a little early.
You can't do that.
So putting it in play from the 44-yard line on the football field, the Hornets just elect for possession, and Chuck Waker knocks it down, controlled by Rodriguez for Lorain to Mark Rodriguez. Ahead to Kimbrough, the goal scorer, sends it ahead for Gonzalez, but going to be cut off, and the Titans will have a throw in right about the goal line if you're a football fan. Substitution for Lorain. Now, my roster tells me 24 is Trent Jackson, and I know Trent Jackson, and that's not him.
Uh-oh.
So I guess I'm not sure who that is. It's going to be a look around and see who's missing kind of number day. I don't believe I see a number 21 anywhere, so I'm going to think that that's Anthony Vargas. Trent Jackson down on the bench in the blue jersey. Recently had an ATV accident with a tree.
Oh, geez.
But he's had a really eventful summer because early in July, Trent took and aced the ACT, Joe.
Wow.
36 out of 36. How's that sound?
That's pretty darn good.
For a sophomore.
Yes.
Trent entering his junior year.
Wow.
You know, and for those of you wondering just how rare that is, I'm sure that's in the top, maybe 0.1% of all the students who take the ACT nationwide achieve that score. And it's been the first one that we can recall in Lorain. We're not going to say it's the only one, but in recent memory anyhow.
Probably for a Titan it is.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case.
Yeah.
You usually get 2 or 3 in the county a year, maybe. It's quite a feat. Knocked away there. Costco turns it. That's Tyler, the freshman, who had the assist. Centering to Gonzalez, knocked away from him. Angel Ramirez had it out.
Oh,
shot
nice.
in a goal.
Wow.
And that, once again, is Samir Kimbrough. This time from Angel Ramirez at 15:09 of the first half.
One more, and he's going to have the
hat trick.
Yeah, and if he gets the next one, it's a natural hat trick.
Yeah. John Hay to kick off. Now the Titans are 50% on the shots, Joe. 4 shots, 2 goals. And perhaps the 2 best chances didn't go in.
Right. That one was point blank.
Turned there. Timmy Costco sends it over in the middle to Kimbrough. Kimbrough ahead to Angel Ramirez. 1-on-1 now. Beats a defender. Tough angle shot. Save. Nice save there by Cheyenne Maxwell. And she'll bring it out. Throws it in. Going to be trapped by a Titan. And that's the one we think is Anthony Vargas. But we can't be sure. We'll get that from Mr. Corey at the half. Rodriguez in the middle. Long shot. Sails wide. Be a goal kick for the Hornets.
This field really looks nice. So, Jay, what do you think the chances of getting some playoff action here?
You know, the first thing you have to do with the playoffs is apply.
Right.
That kick goes out of bounds, and it'll go. And, you know, to be quite honest, if the Titans are planning any kind of a move in the playoffs themselves,
oh, that's true.
I would much rather be at a Lorain game on the road than be at Oshkosh and Sheboygan at the George.
And we'll go back down to Mansfield. We spent some time down there 2 years ago.
You got to win the first one.
That's right.
That'll be at somebody's home, where no matter if it's here or, you know, the top 4 teams in the region host. Competition for the ball there. Kimbrough in amongst them. Taken away, and back comes... That was Bron Singh turning it. Chavez out to the top of the box to pick it up, and he looks to throw it in. There's the toss. In the middle to Costco, Tyler Costco. Turned there, but then turned back by the Titans, and they volley for possession. Hey, that was a nice recovery there by Timmy Costco, because Hay looked like they were going to have a 2-on-1. He's offsides. Gonzalez snuck out a little early, about 3 or 4 yards that time, made it easy. You know what's interesting, Joe, is there have been a number of offsides against the Titans, and they all seem to be in the same area of the field.
Yep. Between the 30 and the 40 almost. The
Hornets are pushing forward, and the Titans are looking to make the long run. That one's sent in, onside by Hay. Trying to run it down for Lorain is Raul Robles. Robles with 2 Hornets, and we have a little pushing on one of the Hornets, so Robles gets the job done. We're going to have a goal kick right there. Well, it's not a goal kick technically, but the goalie's going to put it in play, send it into the middle where it's turned by a Hornet, but then sent back by Costco, sent wide, spinning up the sideline, kicked out by Crooks, and it will be a Hornet throw-in. Substitution for John Hay and for Lorain. Domenico Rodriguez, 23, coming in. I'm going to give Tyler Costco a bit of a blow. He's been everywhere.
Yes, he has.
Insisting on the first goal. Throw in there. Crooks traps it, controls it, turns it, then taken away, sent in toward the keeper. Chavez throws it long. He's got Rodriguez out there. Can he turn it? Gets it turned. Sent behind the defense by Ramirez, but then taken by a pair of John Hay players. Up the side, number 20 is Blacoli, runs through a defender, but a nice sliding save by the keeper, Chavez, to keep it off the foot.
That was the Hornets' best chance of the day.
Yep. The punt goes to the midfield stripe. We're offsides again.
Yep, you could see it.
Yeah. You know what part of it is they're John Hay is challenging the balls that they want to send in, and our guys are leaving thinking it's going to be sent, and Hay's delaying that. Hamza Ruya to put it in play after a false start. Sends it long. Chavez will wait for it and pick it up. Going to toss it down. Nice toss. Boy, one hop there. There's where you don't like the turf. If we'd had a bad hop there, we'd have been in alone. Chavez, instead of taking the chance to go down for the ball, says just throw it in with 18:33 to go in the first half. 2-0 Titans on a pair of Samir Kimbrough goals. Joe, boy, sports and TV 20 get underway in a big way this first week of school.
Oh, yeah. It's soccer, 2 volleyballs, and football.
Yeah. There's a shot. Chavez almost misjudged that. Trapped out at midfield by Ramirez. He tries to send Rodriguez in, but he was offside yet again. This one comes out really near midfield. Boy, that Titan logo in the middle of the field sure looks sharp.
Yeah. What a great gift. This is really, really nice.
50-50 ball sent wide by Rahman Ahmed for the Titans. It'll be a throw-in to the Hornets.
And the kids are really thrilled about it. I know you've talked with them.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, and for the football team, there's a sent over the end line. It'll be a goal kick. For the football team, they're going to play their entire schedule on turf this year. Because
you know, I never even thought of that.
The only two schools in the LEL that do not have turf are Warrensville and Shaw, and we traveled to those two places last year, Joe. So
how about that? Well, that's a little consistency as far as the
first
field
three,
surface. Yeah,
first 3 on the road, then 2 at home with the Canadian teams. Then you get into league play. Maple Heights with it. That hit the outside of the cage and volleyed up where it was sent in, but it'll be the cage behind the goal posts out of play, and ball to the Titans for a goal kick. Maple Heights, Bedford, Cleveland Heights all have turf. So that's the travel portion of the LEL schedule. Titans fiddle with it and finally get it turned. Now send it. Nope. No, he's offsides already. See, it's the timing of the play. He being Soriano Avila had a chance to send it, but wanted settled one more bounce, and both of the strikers were ahead of the play as a result. I'm sure that's something they'll talk about at halftime. They've been offsides from here to Cleveland John Hay. That one's over the glass and into the crowd. And sending it wide was Ahmad, and it'll be a throw-in for the Hornets. Joe, you know, I was out here for a football scrimmage the day after a torrential rain. And it was just so nice to come out here and watch the scrimmage, and nobody's worried about what kind of damage they're doing to the field or the footing, you know.
Or even just the sidelines, because typically our field, when it was grass, would held up pretty well, except the sideline was like a mud bath.
Well, you know what? All I could think of was several years ago when we went to Euclid before they had turf. Remember the last game before they had turf when there was the argument about whether or not it was safe to play?
Yes.
And we had a player get injured in the muck and the mire.
That was ridiculous.
And, well, what I will never forget about that night is the principal telling us how good it was and walking out onto the field, and he took a step and his shoes stayed in the mud, and he was standing there with his sock up in the air telling us how good the footing was.
Well, it was their homecoming, if I remember. Is that right?
I think it was the last game of the season.
They had a big event planned for the next
night.
Yes.
And I'm not sure whether it was their homecoming or the next night was St. Joe's homecoming, who plays their home games there.
Okay.
But, yeah, you are right about that. Whistle. I think we...
Yeah, that had to have been the worst field conditions I've ever seen that were played on in high school.
They're calling the throw-in illegal, saying that the Hornet had one of his feet up in the air. When you throw the ball in, both feet have to be on the ground. So the Titans will get the throw in, and this is Gonzalez, 25, with 13.5 minutes to go in the first half. Looking for Costco. Sent back to the keeper beyond Ahmad, and a little gamesmanship there by Chavez. Trapped by Kimbrough. We're offsides again. He's not going to send it. Oh, and there he did. Did he get away with it?
He did.
Okay. Maybe because the defender was with him and ahead of him. It was close. But Rodriguez played that ball 1-on-2 because on the other side of the field we had an attacker offsides, and he was just trying to make sure that that player got back on sides. So it'll be a goal kick for the Hornets. 12:40 to go first half. 2-0 Titans on a pair of Samir Kimbrough goals. Timmy Costco with it. Outside to Gonzalez, back to Costco. Costco waits for the Titans to get on side, sends it over to Kimbrough. Kimbrough sends it goalward, but wide. And it'll be a goal kick for the Hornets.
Aside from the field, Jay, you know what my favorite part of this new field is the goalposts. the real...
the one pole.
Yes.
Well, you know, years ago there were one pole goalposts here.
I know,
when,
yeah.
When soccer came on board, and
we went to that
multi-purpose thing. Yep.
Mm-hmm. These are as big as those are. So those move pretty well. They have pneumatic tires. You clip into place, and really one man could roll it around. It's pretty cool.
Joe, if you get a shot down there by the rock, you'll see something that we haven't seen here at George Daniel in a while, and that's the sideline kicking net.
Oh yeah, I did not see that. That's great. Wow.
Shot toward the goal, picked up. And
well, up until last year, we really didn't have a kicking game to speak of. Last year was kind of the first time we really had a serious.
With the school record for extra points.
Mm-hmm.
Rodriguez hit the keeper and that's not Rodriguez. That is number 4, Angel Ramirez, in alone for the third goal of the half. 28:49 of the first. Angel Ramirez. I think we're going to call that unassisted.
Yeah, I believe so. Here you see it on the replay.
Hay with the ball up near the midfield stripes. Soriano Avila takes it away, and back with the Titans. This is Kimbrough. Kimbrough sends it in. He sends Rodriguez in alone. Rodriguez sets himself up and knocks it home. Mark Rodriguez with a goal. Angel Ramirez with the assist. Mark Rodriguez makes it 4-0 Titans. And that one is at 28-14, 35 seconds after the previous goal.
Yeah, two quick goals here.
That almost. And Rodriguez got to feel a little bit better going into the half, finally getting one.
Right.
Ball was in play. Ramirez was standing near the bench, drinking a little water. He's back on the field. John Hay in their own end. Turned there, but recaptured by the Hornets, who send it down the sideline for a run out to Clemens. Knocked away by the defense, and it'll be a throw-in. Good play by Lorain there. Number 10 is Bless Crooks. Done a nice job on that sideline. Ahmad knocks it away, but controlled by John Hay. A little physical contact there, and then sent goalward. That one's too tall, And it'll go out of play, and the Titans will benefit with a goal kick. 4-0, a pair of Samir Kimbrough goals. Then Angel Ramirez and just recently Mark Rodriguez. And this is Jason Chavez, the keeper. He sends it down toward Costco, bounces over Costco, and then comes back to him. Tyler Costco heads it forward, being tracked there by Vargas. And this is Soriano Avila ahead to Vargas. And that was offsides. You know, one thing that the football lines do, they sure help the officials.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's very easy to detect offsides when you've got stripes and different colored
panels.
5-yard panels, yeah. Crooks turns it. Soriano Avila sends it. Costco into the middle for Kimbrough. Kimbrough waits for everybody to get on side. Now sends himself in, hit the goal post. Tried to short side that, and maybe he wasn't able to get it turned to go to the wide side of the cage, or he'd have a hat trick. Joe, I know you were out here a lot, but just to let some of the people know about the installation of this turf and how it went. They rolled this turf out in the blue end zones, and the green of the field were what you saw. Everything else that's out there other than the center hash marks had to be cut in.
Right.
By hand. That Titan emblem in the middle was one piece, and they rolled it out and traced around it and cut it out and then seamed it like you would a carpet in your living room. And the same thing happened for all the yellow lines for the soccer, as well as for the Cleveland Browns helmets, as there's 50-50 ball here, controlled finally by Bancoli, and then knocked away by the Titans and sent out of bounds. That should be a goal kick.
All those intricate little pieces here that we're showing, those were all cut in.
It was just every hash mark down the side.
Yes.
All of the yellow lines for soccer in the field of play, including the circles, the arcs at the corners, everything was cut in by hand, pieced, and then covered with layers of sand and crushed rubber pellets. So you'll see every once in a while when you see the ball hit, if you get a good look, probably on YouTube, kick sent wide for a throw into John Hay, you'll see something splash as the ball hits or as cleats come up, and it's the rubber pellets that hold the field down.
Yeah, I'm actually putting something together from the first shovel all the way through the finish, a little time lapse. So yeah, look for that. Centering
pass covered up by Chavez nicely, as Hay had a striker right there ready to strike. Chavez sends it down toward Ramirez. Ramirez fights with Mayring. Ramirez splits him. Ramirez has got a run out with a player in the middle. Ramirez to the goal. No. Rebound was too far away from Vargas, and back come the Hornets. Hornets dodge a bullet there. And this is Rodriguez. Rodriguez will dribble it forward, send it over wide to Kimbrough, and then sent out on the track and into the stands to a parent. Be a throw-in for Lorain, and that's number 8, Marco Martinez. See who's waiting for a substitution for the Titans. Rodriguez traps the throw-in. In the middle, makes a move, splits the defense. Rodriguez used a little too physical there, running the defender off the play. I mean,
yeah, well, they were both going back and forth on that. You could have called that either way, or you could have let it go.
Exactly.
I would have let it go.
It's 4-0. Otherwise, Not that people referee the scoreboard. Substitution for Lorain. Ramirez comes back in. Rodriguez. He sends Gonzalez in. Gonzalez runs it down to the corner, traps it, saves it, and then it's knocked away. Let's see what the call is here.
I think it's Lorain's.
No, they're going to give it to Hay. It was off of Gonzalez's foot, I guess. No argument, no. Now he's got 1 foot up in the air. That's what that whistle is for. So it'll be Lorain's throw in back at the spot. So something for everyone.
Yeah.
If this were basketball, we'd be saying ball don't lie. Gonzalez tosses it into the middle. That's Ramirez. Ramirez has it taken away rather unceremoniously, and it goes out of bounds to the Titans with 4:10 to go in the first half. Marco Martinez to throw it in for Lorain. Let's see if they do the hurry up there. Oh, knocked down. Rodriguez got knocked from behind. It'll be a free kick for Lorain from about the 30-yard line. Now, we've said before about Mark Rodriguez and being a field goal kicker. He can get it there from here.
Yes, this will be good. We'll take a look at this.
So he wants to get it on goal and see if he can create a rebound. He puts it on net, but too high. Interestingly enough, between the crossbar and the goalpost.
I noticed that.
Waiting for the ball to come back in play for a goal kick. Be taken by one of the field players. We mentioned before that both of the goalkeepers for John Hay are females, the only 2 females on the roster, but they don't have girls soccer. They have soccer. Rodriguez turns it. Kimbrough, cross field. Costco sends Rodriguez in alone. Rodriguez didn't get a foot on it. He got spooked by the defense there, and
another save.
Yep. And that is Cheyenne Maxwell. Kimbrough, Ramirez. Gonzalez tries to turn it and goes out of bounds. He'll throw it in. We're offsides. Well, I guess we got back onside. Costco was trying to run out. Sent toward the goal weakly and picked up there by Maxwell. She'll run it out to the top of the cage and send it out to the 30 where it's turned. Titans with the ball. Vargas had it go off his leg out of play over the end line for a goal kick. With 1:45 to go, Hay will put it in play. Free kick sent wide, out of play, and it'll go to the Titans. And the John Hay player said, "You're going to throw it in, you go get it." 4-0 Lorain. It's been all Titans tonight. First goal, 9:20 into the half from Samir Kimbrough. He got on the board again at 15:09. And then 2 goals in 45 seconds kind of sealed the deal for the half. It was Angel Ramirez and then Mark Rodriguez at 28:49 and 28:14. Sent goalward there. Chavez right at him, face high, caught it. We're under a minute. Out of play. Poppy Costco sends it back toward the field. Throw in from Mayring down the sideline. Trapped there by Martinez. And then sent back wide by the Hornets with 20 seconds to go. If you go slow, we're done. It's the old AAU play when you get a lead in AAU because it's a running clock. Throw the ball in the hallway. 10 seconds to go. Titans on a throw in. Martinez throws it toward Costco. Fought for there. Rodriguez turns. He's tripped from behind as the half comes to a close.
Yeah, once again, a big thanks to the Cleveland Browns and the Cleveland Browns Give Back Foundation for this beautiful field. This is really a great thing for Lorain schools and the city of Lorain.
Everybody knew that the clock had run out except the official hadn't recognized it. And there it was. One of the players pointed to the clock and said, hey, take a look. So we've played one at the George. The Lorain High Titans 4, the John Hay Hornets nothing. And Joe will be back with more after this timeout.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Hi, my name is Denary Perkins Hammonds. I'm 17 years old and in 10th grade at Lorain High School. I'm studying graphic design through Lorain High's Career Tech Education program. I started the program this year because I like making things on computers. We've made calendars, movie posters, book covers, and CD covers. I like the creativity component. Our teacher, Mr. Pappas, is showing us how to use Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. These software programs allow me to recreate images and make images of my own design. When you walk into our class, you'll see students showing their creativity on the computers through those programs. Everyone's on task and really focused. Overall, the class is pretty good, and Pappas gives a demonstration of each project. I'm in Graphic Design 1 this year, and next year I'll be taking Graphics 2. I'm excited about it. If you're creative and like to be able to express your ideas without any limits, then this is the program for you. I'm pretty sure that this is what I want to do one day, and it's all thanks to Lorain High's Career Tech Graphic Design program.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
Back here for second half action of boys soccer versus John Hay, and the Titans on top 4-0. A pair of goals by Samir Kimbrough, followed by Angel Ramirez and Mark Rodriguez hitting the back of the net in the first half. Titans with the kickoff, and number 12, Tyler Costco, controls it. He sends it down the middle where it's turned by the defense and sent back. Timmy Costco sends it back. Kimbrough, Rodriguez, two of the goal scorers, sends it ahead, but offsides was the third goal scorer, Angel Ramirez.
Well, changing the ends of the field didn't affect the offsides
I'm
here.
sure we're just reacting too quick.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that Coach Tamaki turned to the players on the bench and said, we just talked about that. Number correction for you. Number 24, who we weren't sure of who it was in the first half, is Miguel Mendez. So apologies to him, and if he and his family are Channel 20 fans, he'll never forget his jersey again. Titans with the ball, Rodriguez. Soriano Avila had it taken away and turned. Run out for Hay. This is number 2, Ross. Run down from behind. It'll be a corner kick. Nice defensive play by Bless Crooks, who has really stood out defensively for Lorain.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, because you can't find us on Spectrum, I'm going to have to post something again because a lot of people don't know. We posted it several times, but Channel 20 is now Channel 1025. That's 1025 Spectrum decided to standardize everything across the country, and your local school channels are channel 1025. So that's where we're at.
Meanwhile, we wait for somebody to buy a soccer ball. There it is, behind the rock. Being walked back, clock ticking the whole time. Tossed over that. Tossed past the man. That's Kelvin Torres from the football team, I think. A little hustle there, Kelvin. Corner kick sent middle above the box, and the Titans will get a chance to run it out. Ramirez with it, sends Rodriguez ahead. Rodriguez outruns the defense. He's got a couple yards, turns to stop the ball, takes it to the middle, sends it to the corner for a goal. Wow. That was a nice shot from about 18 yards. Mark Rodriguez. 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Mark Rodriguez from Angel Ramirez. And it's 5-0. 2 Titans now with 2 goals. Angel Ramirez with a goal and 3 assists.
Wow. Very nice.
Hay will put the ball in play. This is how you like to open the season. The weather's beautiful. It's not, you know, it's overcast, but it's not real humid. The wind is just a nice breeze to cool you off, and
temperature
a bunch of goals 80s for the home team.
Right. Oh, it's perfect.
Ball there taken by Costco, Timmy Costco, but had it taken away. Brother Tyler comes in, knocks it back to him. Turned there by the Hornets. They go back and forth, and they finally control and send it ahead. Ahmad's going to get there, but contact, and I believe John Hayes is going to get a free kick on the
off
the hip check. Hay will put it in play at about 23 yards, maybe a little bit more, but the ball, remember that may be the 18-yard line, but the goal is back midway through the end zone. We've got a player in the booth, Joe. I think he's wanting to see if he won the 50-50. Free kick put in play on the set. Too tall. And that was number 11, Mayring, Austin Mayring. And it'll be a goal kick for the Titans with 35:52 to go in the second half. 5-0 the good guys. Goal kick sent out toward Rodriguez, bounces past him, wide and out of play, right about the midfield stripe. Rodriguez gives it to Hay for the throw-in. Costco challenges it there, sends it back to the middle towards his brother, who takes it away, and Rodriguez has got another run out one-on-one, and he's got some skills here. He sends it. Ooh, that was a facial.
Yeah, it was.
Not intentionally obvious.
Nice block.
But Hay with the ball at the midfield stripe. Costco steps in, takes it away. Nice job by Tyler. He sends it deep. Onside is Angel Ramirez. Angel Ramirez sends it to the goal, off the post.
Second post of the night.
That one was a kabang.
Wow.
And I think Daniel Gonzalez was surprised. This is Timmy Costco, wide. Sends it back in. Nice move there. Now we're off sides. That's why he ran it in by himself there, Joe.
Yes. Yeah, it's very good field awareness.
Up the sideline comes Ruya. Collision there. Rodriguez and Crooks. And it'll be a throw-in for Lugan Ross and the Hornets. Sends it back. Costco will control it. Costco stops it, traps it, loses it out of bounds. It'll be Hay as They matriculate down the field.
I think Tracy lost her trainer there. Trainee.
I think she's got a couple more coming across. There's a shot, knocked down and saved by Chavez. Hurries and throws it ahead. Got some Hornets trapped. Rodriguez had it bounce away from him. And down the sideline. You know, I would imagine it's just an adjustment for those of you that have ever played. There's a shot controlled by Chavez. Got the rebound. You've played softball or baseball on turf. You know that it takes some getting used to. The ball bounces true, but it bounces different. And I'm sure that the same is true with the soccer ball. You get a top spin every other sent wide by the defense. Rodriguez says, I think I can get it. He couldn't. But it'll be a Titan throw-in. The ball picks up spin from the turf, and the second bounce is a long or a top spin bounce. Rodriguez throws it into Costco. Costco centers it and goes to the turf. Knocked down there. Rodriguez sent into the middle.
Oh, nice pass.
Whiffed on there. That was Soriano Avila trying to get him a shot on goal. Here's Costco up top. Timmy Costco. Mark Rodriguez. Knocked away from him. It'll be a Lorain throw-in. Good pressure right there by Rodriguez. Forcing Ruya to knock it away. Timmy Costco to throw it in. Looks for little brother. Tyler off the defense. Sent out. Timmy with the header. Sent back in with another header, but then turned. Kimbrough tried to turn, unsuccessful, and the Hornets run out. Crooks is on that side. They haven't had much to go on his side. He sends it ahead. 50-50 ball bounces toward the goal. Ahmad there tries to turn it and prevent, but it's going to be a corner to the Hornets with 31-39 to go in the half. Now, the first thing we need for a corner kick is a ball. Okay, there's one. Set to go. Ball in play into the center of the net. Challenge there, but free. Shot wide. And it's going to go out for a throw-in to the Titans rather than a goal. Let's see. They tried to hurry it, but it went out north of the flag in the corner for a throw-in rather than a free kick. And that's a big difference in momentum as some more of the freshman footballers come over to the locker room.
Yeah, that was John Hayes' best scoring chance of the afternoon.
By far. Costco. Working on the foot skills a little bit there with pressure. Tries to turn it, goes out of bounds, and now it'll be a corner. Let's see. Now they're going to say it was off Lorain. So now it'll be a corner kick for John Hay. Nope, it's a throw-in. A little bit of depth perception problem here. Nope, it is I was right the first time. Thank you. Cancel the LASIK surgery for another week. It controlled in the box, tried to turn it, but Chavez was there, and he sends it to the midfield stripe over everyone's head. Too tall for Angel Ramirez, who battles for it. There's a header to send it in. There's going to be a Lorain free kick as Gonzalez went up for the header. He was contacted while he was in the air on the dangerous play. It'll remain with the Titans. Now, guys, you're putting yourselves off sides already. See it?
Yeah.
Okay, now they try to get back on sides. Ball sent back toward the midfield stripe where Crooks is. Crooks traps it. Has it taken away. Down on the tackle. And losing a shoe is Ruya for John Hay with 28:57 to go in the half. It's going to be a free kick for John Hay, and Rodriguez sportingly leaves the ball there until Ruya gets his shoe on. Kick down the center, past Ahmad. Scoring chance if they hurry. Nice job by Chavez sliding out to make a save. And back, not out. Crooks sends it to the sidelines and out. That was a real pretty play by the keeper right there.
Yeah, it sure was.
It's in on him again. Sent for a corner kick by Ahmad. He gets a thank you from the keeper. Wants to keep the clean sheet. Coming in to take the corner kick is Austin Mayring. He sends it goalward, headed up, and right to Chavez, who runs out of there with it and sends it on the roll to Mark Rodriguez. Pair of goals in this one. Only goal of the second half. He had a man offside, so he kept it himself and hit the keeper yet again. I'm sure he's getting his sports mixed up. On Friday night, you want to put it in the middle.
Right.
On Monday afternoon, you want to hit the corners.
That's right.
And sent wide there off of Timmy Costco and out of play. Throw in for John Hay. Trapped there and knocked down and sent back by Tyler Costco. Out of play. Brother Timmy will put it in play for Lorain. He sends it down where it was handballed, but Ahmad sends it back, kicked and wide, and the Titans will throw it in from about the same spot with Costco. Tyler, that is. Ahead for Rodriguez. Rodriguez behind the play. Mark Rodriguez stops it, traps it, sends it center. Still free in the box. Hay having trouble. Now they get it out. This is a Tyler Costco. He's going to come back and make a run. He's got a man in front of him, so he centers it, and there's nobody there. Rodriguez with 26:25 to go. Costco centered, but nobody home. And back on the run come the Hornets. They push down offsides if the ball is sent, and it was, and they are. Right at the 25-yard line on the football field. Titans will send it the other way with 25:53 to go. Chavez sends it down off a Hornet and up into the bleachers, about 10 rows, bouncing around there like lottery balls. This one could actually be back into the men's room, Joe. Be a throw-in for Lorain. Whistle. Subs. What was that? I'm not seeing a substitution.
Yeah, somebody did come on.
We've got two soccer balls in play.
Oh.
Rodriguez threw it in while Costco was getting ready to throw it in. There was the problem.
Oh.
Something, one for each team.
That could get interesting.
It's like winning a free ball in pinball. Trying to keep them both alive with the flippers. Ball on the roll, out of bounds on the track. Hay will have a throw in at about the 25-yard line on the far side. Over by the Browns helmet. Why a Browns helmet, Joe?
Oh, because we thank them for this wonderful gift.
Jimmy and Dee Haslam's foundation paid for this turf.
Yeah, amazing.
And we're very grateful. Chavez sends it out. Rodriguez trying to trap. Off his foot and bounced away. Knocked there by Kimbrough. Crooks, Costco, and Soriano Avila. Sent ahead by Rodriguez. Got defender, knocked it away, and it'll go out of bounds. But it'll be a Titan throw in. substitutions for Lorain. Miguel Mendez, 24, 23, Dominic Rodriguez, and number 9, Raul Robles, as the Titans set to throw it in. Let's remind you of a special event. First, September 14th at the first Lorain High football game of the year will be the official dedication of the turf. It'll be also the first home football game, and so we invite you to come out for that. And if you get a chance, also Friday, September 21st, is Titans Support First Responders Night at George Daniel Field. And benefits of the spirit wear that'll being sold by the athletic trainers, a portion of the proceeds go to the Lorain County Blue Foundation. If you are interested in a T-shirt, see one of the athletic trainers or Mrs. Hilko, Mrs. Shelley Hilko, at Lorain High School. And that is Friday, September 21st. I'm sure there'll be more on that later. Check the website, check Channel 20, check Twitter, check Facebook. It'll be there. Ball in the far end sent out by the Titans. And still controlled by John Hay. Sent ahead on the run, but over the end line for a goal kick. Trapped there by a happy Titan footballer. He's excited. He got some gain action in. Chavez to put it in play with 22:15 to go in the second half. Now Crooks comes back to take his spot defensively. Sent out along the near sideline, and it's going to go out of play at about just across the midfield stripe where John Hay will throw it in. The pace of this game has kind of settled in. I think both teams recognize the outcome has been determined. For Lorain, the question is, can we keep the clean sheet for Jason Chavez, and can we get some other guys involved in the offense a little bit? And I think that the older guys have been trying to do that.
And can somebody get a hat trick?
Right, but I think that they're more interested in the young guys. Trapped right there and knocked down by Rodriguez. And back come the Hornets. Sent toward the goal, but wide. Chavez will get another throw in. That one's up into the band bleachers. He's going to have to take a climb as one comes sailing out of the bench, but he must have to do inventory. Got to know where they're all at. And Jim Popeil down there in front of those bleachers. If you can get a shot, Joe, it'll take a minute to remind everyone that the Lorain High Booster Club is hosting the first annual Jim Popeil Scholarship fundraiser on Saturday, September 29th. It's a dinner at German's Villa. Tickets are $50 a person. See any Booster Club member or head coach or athletic director Brian Corey if you're interested. Fingertip save there by Chavez, knocks it down and takes it to the turf. But that'll be a fun evening as well.
Oh, yeah.
And if there's anybody that deserves to have a scholarship in his name, it's Jim Allen Popeil, who opened Admiral King as a teacher and has been involved in Lorain in every way since then. Titans sent ahead. Good run by the defender. Slows him up. Rodriguez sends it over to Gonzalez, who was offsides.
And I know Cliff German, German's Villa. He'll put on a great dinner, great venue over there.
There's going to be some silent auction items, some raffles, all kinds of fun things. It should be a good event. Only 500 tickets available, and when you think about the number of people that Jim Popeil has touched in his lifetime, that's not a lot. So if you're interested, get to us early.
Get early, yep.
You can send an email to jferguson at Lorain Schools, and I will get that. LorainCSD.org is the actual email attachment. I can get you tickets. Or Brian Corey at LorainCSD.org, and either one of us can make sure that you have a ticket for that special event. Knocked out of play by the Titans for a Hay throw-in as we go under the 19-minute mark. Thrown ahead there. This is Ross, and he sends it toward the blocking sled out of play. Goal kick for Lorain. Hayes had much more pressure in the end, but the Lorain defense has been on the spot most of the second half, Joe. Chavez. Did he kick that with his toe?
It did look like that.
I think he did. Ball volleyed around. Picked up by Soriano Avila, but Hornets turn it, and they control in the Lorain end. Taken away there, and back come the Titans with Costco. Tyler Costco sends it into the middle of Gonzalez. Gonzalez between defenders, contact, and sent out by John Hay, but Timmy Costco brings it back. Gonzalez. Tyler Costco sends him ahead and in on the sideline. That's a legal play. Gonzalez out wide, looking for help. He's got somebody in the box. Instead, he sends it over to Timmy Costco, who shoots it high and wide. And that one's going to be on Oberlin Avenue, Joe.
Yeah, there goes another ball.
Substitution. That's Mark Rodriguez and Angel Ramirez for number 3, Timothy Costco, and number 5, Samir Kimbrough.
And talking about the benefit, the Sports Hall of Fame had their dinner at Germans Villa, and it was fantastic. The food
wonderful.
Was fantastic. So.
I don't know what the menu will be, but I do know that one thing that's on the item, and for you, Lorain, longtime Lorainites, you'll be happy because Mr. Pope requested chicken paprikash be on the menu. So
all right.
That'll be one of the selections. Offsides, John Hay. That was close. It wasn't that far out either. It was at the top of the box that it was offsides, right at the 10-yard line, which is the 18-yard mark on a soccer field. Chavez sends it down toward the sword. Bounces once. Rodriguez tries to control. Can't. Knocks it away. Tries to stop it. And loses it out of bounds. He was too skilled for his own good there, Joe. Costco heads it to the coach and will do it again for Hay. There was a fake, and it's going to go over to Lorain on the, oh no, I guess not. I think that was the slow down, son. Whistle. Knocked down by Crooks. Angel Ramirez. Kicked out of play by Mayring, and it'll go back to Lorain with 15:40 to go in the contest. 5-0 Lorain. If you just joined us, it was 4 in the first half. Samir Kimbrough at 9:20. Samir Kimbrough at 15:09. 28-11, it was Ramirez, and 28-46, it was Mark Rodriguez, and it was 4-0 at the half. And the only goal of the second half came 2.5 minutes in when Mark Rodriguez got his second goal of the ball game. 5 for Lorain, nothing for Hay. Hay's had some chances, but the Titan defense and keeper have been up to it. Nice kick there. Going to change ends of the field all the way back inside, just like in football, Joe. You get a punt that bounces on the turf, and you can really change position. Stepping in there is Costco. Robles, I guess that was. I'm sorry. Gonzalez fights for it, traps it, stops it, battles 2, turns it, takes it up the sideline on the run. Good effort there individually. Turned there, but then Costco knocks it away. Tyler Costco too far and out of bounds. On grass, that's good play. But the ball rolls true and fast on turf. Coming up to turn it is Raul Robles, Angel Ramirez, Miguel Mendez, He's the player to be named later, as he forgot his jersey, and we didn't know who he was until halftime. 13:50 to go in the ball game. John Hay has a throw-in once they bring the ball back toward the field. This is into number 11, Mayring, taken away by Costco. Costco's got Rodriguez ahead of him. Costco's going to run it out. Costco uses his body to shield a defender, stops it, traps it, and backs it on out. Costco looking for an individual move, and back to Rodriguez, Dominic that is. Coming up is Crooks to send it back goalward. Past the defense, and this is Soriano Avila. Mark Rodriguez off a defender. Soriano Avila in the end zone. What did they call?
I don't know.
Was it a dangerous play for a high foot? Might have been.
Huh. I didn't see that.
I must confess, Joe, I don't have any idea. That's all I can figure.
Yeah.
Well, once again, ball don't lie. Back over to Lorain. Substitutions coming in. 5 Kimbrough, 3 Timmy Costco. Going out, 23 Dominic Rodriguez, 24 Miguel Mendez. With 12.5 to go. Tim Costco tosses it into Mark Rodriguez. Through his legs, controlled by the defense, off Rodriguez and out of play. It'll go over to the Hornets. Throw-in turned by Tyler Costco. Rodriguez battles for it. Whistle. I think we're going to have a little holding there and go over to the Hornets. Joe, see if you can zoom in on the ball and we can see the turf fly. See it?
Oh, yeah. I'll
next time we get a dead ball, maybe.
All right.
Sent ahead, and it's going to roll. Is it going to make it out of play? Is it going to make it out of play? That's a great effort, but it did. And you know what? I think he was right. I think Timmy Costco was right. He played that off the defense. That's a great individual effort. In a 5-0 game, it doesn't show up.
That's right.
But that was just, I mean, he outran the defender to the ball and banked it off his foot for it to go out of bounds and to the Titans. He'll get another throw in with 11 minutes to go in the ball game. 5-0 Lorain. Off to little brother Tyler, who's had an assist in the game. Kimbrough with the first 2. Nothing since, sends it out toward midfield. Titans challenge there and turn it, but it's trapped by a Hornet. Sent too long for everyone, and Chavez is going to come out and send a souvenir up to a lucky fan. That actually hit a railing back onto the field. I don't have any idea where it went out of bounds, and I don't think anybody's too concerned. Hay will throw it in about the 35. Into the middle. Challenged there by Kimbrough, who runs it back. Costco trying to get ahead of the play. Tim Costco ahead of it. Trying to use his body to shield a defender. Nice defensive play.
Excellent defensive
by Hamza Ruya to get it off the foot and just wide.
Yeah, no quitting John Hay. Give him a lot of credit.
I think that's a call right there that could have gone either way. That could have been a Lorain corner. Nobody arguing, obviously, but down the sideline once again comes Daniel Gonzalez, looks for help in the box, gets it through, but then it's taken away and turned out to Costco. Tim Costco centers it. Nope, knocked away, and Hay will have it on the trap with 9.5 to go. Knocked out of bounds by Rodriguez. And they've got, Joe, what they've done is they've moved Angel Rodriguez and Mark Rodriguez back to the middle in defense, and they're just trying to keep him off the scoreboard right now. He's offside by 10 yards. You know, I'm not a soccer player by any means, and at this point in my life, I don't plan on becoming one. But containing yourself when you see the play and know what you're capable of doing, like Mark Rodriguez is right there, has got to be difficult to remain on sides.
Yeah.
Throw in for Hay into the middle. Whistle, and that's going to be the illegal throw in again, 1 foot. Up, he's a little bit frustrated. That is Emeka Chukwuacker.
Yeah.
It's been called for several of those this evening. If you're going to get them, you might as well get them in a 5-0 game and learn from it. Tyler Costco to make the throw in. Down the sideline, intended for Big Brother. Ball knocked out of bounds, and the Titans will move it down and will do it again. And there's Big Brother behind everybody. Sends it to the middle. Shot, goal. That was a beautiful play. It
was. Nice pass.
Angel Ramirez with the hat trick. And the pass from Timmy Costco, his first assist.
Number 4, Angel Ramirez, assisted by Tim Costco.
32-25. Angel Ramirez gets his third. And it's 6-0 Titans. Tyler Costco going to come off. Nice job by the young man, freshman in his first high school game. He really had a nose for the ball. Also off and earning a rest is Bless Crooks, one of the defenders that took just great care of the sideline. They got nothing down the right side. Whistle. I think we're going to have a grab on the Titans, and it's going to be a free kick for John Hay from the 20-yard line. Outside the numbers, so 28 yards from the goal. It's sent in right at Chavez, who dribbles it a couple times, picks it up. Is he going to throw it or is he going to punt it? He's going to punt it. Sends it down toward the logo. Knocked down and trapped there by Rodriguez. This is Mark Rodriguez splitting the defense. Soriano Avila had it taken away. Back come the Hornets. Samir Kimbrough. Angel Ramirez. Back comes John Hay. Sent out by Ahmad. Mark Rodriguez traps it at the 40 and loses it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in to Lorain, however. He's going to send Costco in alone as the defense got caught loafing. Look at this hustle. Timmy Costco into the center, had it blocked. Trapped coming back by Soriano Avila. And sent wide. Samir Kimbrough. You know, I credited Angel Ramirez with the hat trick, and I was wrong. That's 3 guys with 2 goals.
Oh.
Angel Ramirez has 2 goals and 3 assists on the evening.
Okay.
Just made that connection. I'm sorry. So it'll be John Hay's ball right about the midfield stripe after one of their wings ties his shoe. Now, they're going to make a plan. Number 9, Emeka Chukwuacker, is going to take the free kick, and he sends it long, and it's just going to be played off 2 hops by Chavez, who's going to punt it away. That was the inside of the foot punt. Ball rolling, knocked ahead by Ramirez. Ramirez sends it in. And offsides.
Offsides.
Concept good, execution bad. with 4:40 to go in this one. 6 for the Titans, nothing for the Hornets. Lorain looks to keep the clean sheet alive here for another 4.5 minutes. 2 goals apiece. Samir Kimbrough, a junior. Mark Rodriguez, a junior. And Angel Ramirez, a junior. That's pretty good.
Nice distribution.
And all are coming back. It's a very young team. That one was a shank. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Lorain's ball at about the 26-yard line. Substitutes. 10, Bless Crooks. 12, Tyler Costco. 24, Miguel Mendez. Throw in by Marlon Soriano Avila. He's looking and tosses it down the sideline. Getting a nice bounce, and Titans offsides. Just by a fraction. Mendez, what you have to worry about on a play like that is the defense pushes up, and then when it gets past you, you're offside. There was a foul, and it'll be a free kick to the Titans.
TV20 will be in action next tomorrow. The volleyball girls open their season at home versus Open Door. I'll be doing that game with Rob Polinsky. And then I'll be joining you again on Thursday against the Elyria Pioneers for some more volleyball action.
That was a team offsides right there, Joe. Look down there, all 3 of them. And, you know, the reason for that offsides was that nobody from John Hay ran.
Yeah.
They all waited at the 30-yard line, knowing that if everybody waited at the 30-yard line, the ball would go out of bounds. There's a whistle, and I think we have another one.
And Friday opens up the football season.
On the road.
On the road. We'll be at Midview, and we'll be teaming up with the Cool Cat, WDLW, and we'll be using their audio feed.
Mark Rodriguez is going to put it in play. Sends it down the middle, and it's going to
harmlessly go out of bounds there.
With disinterest. 2 balls come fieldward. We didn't have any earlier. Now we got them coming out everywhere. 2 minutes to go as the Hay throw in. This is Ruya. Tosses it in down the sideline. It was off the foot of Mayring, and the Titans will get a throw in. Crooks will make the play. He's whistle. I don't know what that was. Was that the throw-in foot? That's where the whistle came. Down the middle, Hay is
offside.
Number 2, Lugan Ross was offsides. Minute and a half to go. 6-0 Titans. This is a nice opener for Lorain.
It is.
Can't hardly beat it. That's a good boot. And here comes Daniel Gonzalez flying down the middle of the field, one-on-one. He's got company now. Nice trap right there. Back, that was Alan Jones who made the turn. And the takeaway, and back comes John Hay. Mark Rodriguez sees it and turns it and then has it taken away. Outside of Crooks. That's the first time the ball's been outside of him all day, I think. Usually if it gets outside of him, it's out of bounds. 36 seconds to go as the Titans toss it in. That was Marco Martinez. Crooks stops it, keeps it in. Rodriguez plays it to Crooks. Crooks with 20 seconds to go. He's not going to be able to, going to get a throw in, which was fine. In a hurry, John Hay has it headed back out, and I'm not sure what the call was here. Was this? It's going to be moot here in 3 seconds, and 2 and 1, and this one belongs to the Titans.
Titans get the shutout.
6-0, Lorain opens the season, ushers in the era of the turf in Lorain, Joe.
Yes.
And starts on a winning note, 6-0, as the teams line up to shake hands. We'll go through the scoring real quickly. Lorain got on the board 9 minutes and 20 seconds into the ball game. Samir Kimbrough scored. He scored the second one at 15:09 of the first half, and it was 2-0. And the game seemed to settle in. And then about 13 minutes later at 28:11, Angel Ramirez found the back of the net. And it was only 35 seconds after that Mark Rodriguez found the net, and it was 4-0 at the half. And that was pretty much, that ended any kind of a doubt that we had of the outcome of the contest.
Right.
In the second half, John Hay had many more chances. Lorain had the only 2 goals, but their big thing there was to keep the clean sheet for goalie Chavez, and they did. But the 2 goals in the second half, it was Mark Rodriguez 2.5 minutes in, and then 32.5 minutes in, Angel Ramirez made it 6-0. Jason Chavez with the shutout. And for Lorain, 6 goals all by juniors. 2 by Kimbrough, 2 by Ramirez, 2 by Rodriguez. That's a great way to open the season. It's a happy group of Titans down on the sidelines.
And a quick shout out to Marquintez Graham. I saw him down on the sideline. He's a trainee this year, and I said, hey, take some pictures for Club TV 20, and he did. So you'll be seeing those up on Facebook. So thank you for that.
Very good, Joe. And as always, another exciting season of Channel 20 sports. And, Joe, this turf is going to make you a busy man this fall.
I know.
All the soccer, all the middle school football, and all the high school football will be in the stadium. Is that correct?
All General Johnny Wilson's home games will be here. All the soccer home games, yes.
Not the Longfellow or Southview games?
I do not believe so, no. When they play General Johnny.
Okay.
Unless that's changed. It could have changed.
Okay, I do not know. But so a very successful opener for Coach Damachia and the gentleman in the white.
Nice way to christen the new field.
And Joe, thank you for being here with me and getting us on the air and doing all the things you do for the kids.
And thanks to our athletic director, Brian Corey, for helping us get rosters and the names straight and everything.
Amen. And this is Jay Ferguson reminding each and every one of you it's a great time to be a Titan, everyone. Have a good night.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.